Good morning, everyone. Um, just another lawn update video. Decided to dethatch the side of the front yard that's on the other side of the driveway there. It's still a little warm out. It's supposed to get up to 60 degrees again today. Pretty late for fall for that, but yeah, I decided to pull the Sunjoe out. I mowed the lawn first just to bag up the leaves, and then I raked all the other leaves I could, and then I just took the dethatcher out, same settings as the other part of the front yard, and decided to dethatch it. So let's check it out. So as you can see, I went just up to the edge of the backyard right there. You can see where I started dethatching, and I put a line right there, and if we flip around, I got all of this. Don't worry about that. That's another problem I'm going to worry about in the spring. I think there needs some more soil amendments over there. But yeah, look at that. And if I walk up the way here, you can see this pile and that pile over there. Both those big piles were just this little piece of yard. Holy smokes. Look at all that thatch right here. As I said in the last video, this stuff is your worst enemy here. If you try throwing seed on this thatch, some of it might grow, but you're not gonna get the roots going into the soil. The roots are gonna stay stuck in that thatch. So that's why you see some greenage in that pile, but that is all basically dead material on the lawn. No wonder why I couldn't grow anything here. And as we come down here, got the other pile right here. Yeah, look at that. I'm debating on whether to do a second pass on there. I think since it's warm enough, I might go back on that part of the front yard and do a second pass. So let's get to it. But quick reminder, see those leaves back there? Gotta mow them away first, so we have to take care of that and then we'll dethatch. Look at that. I got the leaves and I got some of the thatch that was still on the lawn there. So I had to get a new battery pack for my phone. It died while I was mowing the leaves, and I should have charged it last night, but oops. So took three bagfuls of leaves in the front lawn. That was a lot, and I forgot to record raking up those two piles of thatch that were in that side yard there, or that front side yard. And screw it, we're gonna go ahead and do another pass on that main front yard and go the other direction, go north and south. That way I cover all angles, and then I'm good for the spring. So here we go. Gotta replace batteries. And here's the results from the second pass with the dethatcher on this side of the front lawn. Apologize if you hear noise in the background. Landscapers are a few houses down. As you can see, I took a lot of material out this second pass too. I got out two piles right there just for this side of the yard. And then on the other side there, if you could barely see it right there. There's a third pile behind that, out behind that center island there. I just went north to south, so from the sidewalk that goes toward the front door to the street, so I went up and down, and got a lot more out than I anticipated. But yeah, this thing does wonders. I'm not gonna film the cleanup, but yeah, and then I had to stop again with the footage of the dethatching just because my battery bank was starting to run low too. I guess that wasn't fully charged either, but oh well. So yeah, those were 3 total piles of thatch on that side of the yard where I did the second pass, 2 additional for that other side behind me. Yeah, that was a lot more thatch than I thought that was in the yard there, but it needed to be done. I know it's a little late in the fall, temperatures are getting cooler, but we've had a few days of 60 degrees, so I decided let's just do a second go at it. Get everything done before it gets super cold. And then just before snow, I'll hit the dormant seed. Lay that down right before the snow falls so that can settle in the ground throughout the winter. And then in the spring, I'll go back out there, do some cleanup work, overseed where necessary. And by summer, I should have a banging lawn. We do have some Poa annua that I was pulling out there, and the dethatcher got some of that, but I know it's going to come back in the spring. Kill a lot of it this summer, but it is rampant. It will come back in the spring, so just before it starts to germinate, I'm going to lay down some tenacity. Hopefully I can control that while I overseed the lawn there. I don't want to put a pre-emergent down because I will be overseeding, and the pre-emergent would prevent the seeds from growing. And we'll see what next year brings us. But as far as fall, dethatching work is done. Just gotta wait for the dormant seed and then the snow to fall. So thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day.